Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Boy, it is really close to Christmas and I need to start thinking about how I'm going to decorate my tree. Today, I'm going to make a Christmas ornament. This one is for a gift. In the Bargain Bead box of October 2022, there were a lot of owls and feathers and some really beautiful beads in there. Every year I make Christmas ornaments for my kids, or I have in the past. Now they're having my grandkids. So instead of making ornaments for the kids, I've been making them for my grandchildren. But I've been doing the ornament making since my kids were babies. And once they flew the nest, they were able to have a whole collection of Christmas ornaments for their family. Our youngest grandson, was born last January, and they named him Hawkins, and we call him Hawk. And I wanted to make him an ornament that had something to do with a hawk, birds flying or feathers or whatever. So like I said, when I opened up the Bargain Bead box this month, I was really excited to see these feathers. I've already kind of started on the ornament. I took an old guitar string and I wrapped it up and I used some antique bronze to wire it closed. I thought it's a great match for that feather. And then some of the beads that were in the Bargain Bead box, we did have some garnet. And so we have, I think this is called Hessian garnet. It's not the normal type of garnet like this, even though it's what we got. I liked really these, this color. It goes really well with this motif here. Anyway, I used one of the glass beads and I'm mixing my metals. I'm using the bronze, and then I used little tiny silver tone seed beads and some silver tone spacer beads. I made a head pin. I just tied a little knot here. I do have a video, several videos on how I do this. But what I'm going to do is I want to hang the leaf in here. I think I want to do it this way and then let this dangle. Or, you know, I could do it this way. Put this in there and that would dangle and then dangle this. But I think I'm going to do it this way. I think it'll look better this way. I just need to figure out where I want this bead to fall. So I think what I've decided to do is have this bead, they call it an end bead. It's actually what attaches the string to the instrument. So I think I'm going to kind of have that to the side. I'm going to take my wire and wire a bail here and probably finish up over here, and then I'm going to hang this down. So let me cut some wire. I think I'm going to work down here first. Just take my wire, make a wrap. Let's see how I want to do this. Kind of making this up as I go here. All right. Maybe I'll go back through that little hole again there. I just want to make sure this is on there good. Sometimes when you're working with wire, it's almost like sewing. All right. So now I think what I'm going to do, I'll go over here so I can get these two pieces together, and then I'm going to just twist them. And let me even them out here. All right, and then I'm just going to make a loop. And hang that and wrap this loop around. I'll tuck those ends in a little bit. I want to mess with the leaf up here. And I'm essentially going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to start out I don't want a gap here, so I'm going to go ahead and wire till the end, and then I'm going to come back around. Maybe I'll take this guy and go around. When you're doing this, you kind of just have to let the wire tell you what it wants to do. Probably go back through there a little bit just to stabilize this leaf a little bit more. All right, and now let me clip this off. I cut off a little bit too much, but I'm going to save that. I can use it. And now we're going to make our bail. So again, I'm going to twist my ends. I think I'm going to work down here a little bit. I keep poking myself. Make sure tuck these in. I want to make sure that they're not going to poke anybody when they're handling it. And you can actually use this not just as an ornament, but if you wanted to have a statement necklace, this would make a fun pendant. All right, let's work on this. I'm going down to the wider section of the pliers because I want a bigger loop. And then I'm just going to wrap this around and tuck in the ends. And there we go. It's all finished. I love the way this turned out, and we recycled. I love recycling. Have you ever done any recycling? Made something new out of something old? I like to do that with guitar strings a lot and some other things too. But let me know down in the comment section below what you like to recycle. I love the way this leaf is kind of crooked. It's more organic that way. I called it a leaf. I don't know why I keep calling this thing a leaf. It is a feather. a hawk feather. Anyway, I like the way the feather is not so straight. It's kind of crooked. It's almost like it's falling from the sky. Maybe the hawk is flying over and one of his feathers fell off and it's kind of, you know, do-do-do-do-do, coming down to earth. And we've got our little crystal here and our garnet, which represents the month of January. He'll be able to hang this on the tree, and when he grows up and has his own family, he'll have one of his little ornaments that he can take with him, along with the ones I plan on making him in the future. This can also be hung in his room. I'm going to put a little ribbon on this so they can hang it from the tree. Anyway, Thank you for joining me today, and y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.